Hello guys, welcome to your 6th Java tutorial. What we're going to do now is we're going to make another type of method that will help us read from the console. But this time, instead of using this getInteger method, we're going to make a new one. This method is going to be using a scanner. Okay, a scanner is basically we can use a scanner to read from the console. So first thing we want to do is before the class starts here, we're going to import a library called java.util.star. We put a semicolon there, and then here we're going to write public static int next int. Yep, there you go. Okay, so this is another public method. It's static because we're still using it from a other static methods, so has to be static. And we're returning an integer like the previous one. We gave another name, so it's not the same. And inside here, what we're doing is we're writing scanner. We write, let's say, keyboard equal new scanner, and in brackets system.in. And then we're making a new variable, we call it I, just because you can call it whatever you like though. And then we write keyboard dot next int and the brackets, and then we write return I because we want to return this value. So basically we made we create a scanner. We call it using the scanner, which is in the java.util library, and we make a new scanner. We call it keyboard, and then we make a variable that gets a value from the scanner we got that actually reads our console, and then we assign it to I, and then we return I to whatever use the method. So how we're going to use it now is very simple. We're going to back to bank.java, and instead of using the actually we have to go back to bank account. Instead of using read console .getInteger, we're going to change it now, and we're going to use read console.next int, and we're going to do the same here. So what they do is basically the same. They read from the console, and then return a value integer. But you see that is way less complicated than the first one. Because you even use a buffer and stuff that is already built into the scanner. So now we're going to try it out and see what happens. There we go, and then again we write 200 and then 10, and you see that it works exactly as before. But now instead of using the getInteger method, we're using this other method that use the scanner instead of the system.in.read. Even though is used here, is the same. They do the same function. They have the same function, but you see that is easier to write compared than the other one, where you have to uh, write the buffer, write the string and parse the string. In here we don't have to do anything. We just call the new scanner and we use the next int method, and then it will return an integer value. Okay, and I'll go on maybe and show you other method you can write with the scanner. So we can make the same thing for a double value, which I haven't talked about, but I can tell you now. Double value next double, and then we open the bracket and we make copy this one. We make a new scanner for this one, but we are going to have a double value, call it D, and then we do keyboard dot next double, and we return a double value. Same again. Double value are still numbers. For example, this is a whole number. If you have a decimal like this is a double value. It's a real number. What's called also a real number. So you have integer that are whole number, and you have doubles that are real number. So you can have also, I don't know, 90.5 for example, which it would be better for us if we use a double in our bank account, because we can have cents in what penny with the pounds. So we can try using this one instead of the other one. First of all, though, we have to change this integer to a double. We change in the account to a double, and instead of, and also here double and double as well here, and instead of using the method next integer, we're going to use the method next double in both the other two methods, and we can try it out again. So now I can have, for example, 100 pounds dot 95, and you see, and then again I can take off 32.3, and here you go. Now we're using real numbers instead of integers. Okay, that's it for now, and I'll see you at the next tutorial.